This your boy Jam, and I got a reaction video to um, my boy Charleston White and this crazy chick named Pastor Punani. And look, this thing right here is off the chain. I know it's gonna be hot and stuff, but look, I got to check it out. But I got to check it out. We got to check. I'm gonna dive right on into this right here. Let me just play this right here so y'all can check out Charleston White. You know what I'm saying? And how and what we got to deal with in the future right here. This is what we got to deal with.
All right, peace and love, family, and thank you for joining us tonight on Zulu Vision TV. You are in for a treat, and I am your host, Glittery Energy, and we are in for a treat tonight as we have two of the most real, authentically popping people up in these internet streets right now, okay? We have the raw, the real, the really big deal, Mr. Charleston White. How you doing tonight,
Hey, how you doing? And you really glittery. Yeah, you really glittery too.
Thank you so much. Yes, and then we have the queen maker, the fuck nigga slayer, the female educator, Prince Stella. How you feeling tonight, queen?
I'm fantastic. I couldn't be better.
Oh, thank you so much. I want to thank you guys so much for being here. Shout out to my chief Shaka Zulu, and shout out to DJ Genesis for sharing her vision and her space to make this.
And y'all kind of notice. Look how the host is. She's talking about Zulu and all this African stuff. Look how she built, y'all. I mean, this is what we got. This is what they offering us now. And then look at Pastor Punani here. Look how she dressed. She got her head turned to the side like a guy. Her stomach gonna be hanging all out. Got some sneakers on and a pair of jeans like a man. I mean, this thing is getting ridiculous, y'all. I want y'all to check this out. This is what I mean. You know, Charles is my boy, but I just had to, you know what I'm saying? I do a reaction video to this crazy mess that we got going on right here. But if you notice, Charles, he going to be with her for a little while, but you know she going to have to fire him up some kind of way. Boy, that's what got me right here. This what get me.
The lighting of worlds happen on tonight. So we have some great things in store for you. And let's just kick it off by letting you get to know these two amazing people, because there may be people here who have never heard of Charleston White and Prince Stella, and my goal is that by the end of this, you will know exactly who they are. So I would like to kick it off over here with you, Charleston White. Can you tell us a little bit about your life experiences?
Yeah, can I first say something? They ain't got my feet showing me that my feet ain't touching the ground, is it?
Oh, well, how he looking, y'all?
Yeah, don't make me look like I'm a little bit. Yeah, my feet ain't even touching the ground, man. Yeah, let me put my feet on the ground. I was trying to sit straight up and not look like a slouch. Yeah, I'm gonna slouch like a motherfucker.
No, you look like a kid.
Yeah, let me say, man, I'm a 46-year-old, I'm a 46-year-old black male who's still trying to discover what a man is.
The whole thing,
because as most black men
no strike.
who grew up without single mothers
fast forward a little bit
in our
so
black
we can get to the good
we never
parts.
seen a
Though.
man.
It's all good though. Yeah, I mean, y'all can check out the whole video, but I'm gonna browse through it a little bit so we can.
But we was initially taught to sit down to pee.
Tell y'all, show
And if
y'all
there was a
some
man
part.
in our world, we would have learned how to pee like.
As an officer in the Army, I've written 2 or 3 books. I was top salesman in the car industry.
And y'all notice that she done a whole lot of men stuff. You know, she done a whole she been around men a whole lot in her life. You know what I'm saying? She hate men, but that's all she been modeled after men. You know what I'm saying? And look how she gonna be talking down, and look at the masculine energy that she got. Check her out now.
Cell phone industry, direct marketing industry. So I've been out there, and a lot of people look at me and they take me wrong because they try to analyze me and put me in a box and label me or compare me to social standards. But what they don't realize is I have lived a life on my own, right? I grew up, I was in a abusive home, and I lived in a family where I was the quote unquote black sheep, and I was not the favorite. And some of the things that happened, you know, my grandmother used to put me and my brother out on the streets and wouldn't feed us all day while she fed my other cousins. We got treated really bad. And so throughout life, I had to figure things out on my own. I was always on my own. So people talk about me, but it's like, okay, well, as a girl jumping from house to house, living on the streets, was I supposed to get it out the mud and depend on myself, or was I supposed to run up to a man and ask him to help me in a situation like that, right? Because see, that's how you get pimped. That's how girls get pimped. That ain't me. So by going through these experiences in life, I gained a knowledge and a wisdom. And so with my background in cell and molecular biology, I learned how to analyze and process information by observation and critical thinking and facts.
It's called qualitative studies.
Yes. So with that, so cell and molecular biology did that. Then spending 8 years in the military and going through officer candidate school and ordnance to become an ordnance officer, I learned how to lead. So not only do I know how to lead myself, I know how to lead others, but I also know how to see if somebody else is capable of leadership or not. Then with my studies, with being a top salesman in the car industry, working around men, that is a male-dominated industry. This is about as snakish as you can get if you ain't doing dope and stuff like that. That's about as snakish as you can get. I'm dealing with males. I'm succeeding in this rough, hardcore industry, right? I learned firsthand in the field human behavior and human psychology. And by me being a tomboy and most of my friends being males, I have gathered a wide variety of information that I've been able to piece together to give a whole picture. So not only do I have leadership, science, I have philosophy under my belt, ecology, I have political science, I have sociology, psychology, human behavior. I have all of these subjects under my belt to back up everything that I say. And what I found out is that this world is 180 degrees upside down on its head. And in order for this world to be better, you have to put women back in charge.
Now, just think about what's all she just said now. How could she be in a marriage with a man, under a man? And she's teaching women. This is one of the problems why women don't listen no more. This is one of the problems why relationships, they don't last. Because of women just like this right here. Check it out now.
Because without women knowing better so that they can do better, we will not have a functioning society and we will not have a planet that is viable for us to live as humans. So I'm here to empower the woman, period.
Amazing. Thank you so much for that, Princella. Well, there you have it. I wanted you guys to get to know who these people are, and now we're going to jump right in. So I've been doing a lot of research on both of you guys, and I have some questions prepared. But we're going to free flow because you guys have a lot to offer and a lot of knowledge to offer. And
yeah, she an expert. Yeah, she an expert. Yeah, I got these motherfucking skinny jeans on. They fucking with me with these tight drawers. I'm going back to baggy jeans. I'm sick of this shit. No, she an expert though. What she described herself as a person who goes to college, right? The college just gets you the degree. But that's why they want you to do an internship, right? The internship is going to give you the qualitative experiences that matches the quantitative, the data and the knowledge you done got. So when she says I was a tomboy, I was in the military, I was in selling sales and cars. That's probably one of the most dominated male industries out there as a career choice for a woman, and to be a top salesman. So she had the barriers, she had the ideology, so she had to fight against everything. So she like a, I'm sitting here listening to her, she's like a gay male who was raised around all his aunties and aunts and things and know everything about a woman. Right. So he can go out and be this. So she didn't try to become a man. Yeah, she looked kind of tough, but she didn't become a man. She just soaked up all this knowledge and data. She can really teach. So I understand now because I had no knowledge of who she was. What I just seen her on Fresh and Fit, and I said, yeah, that's my partner. Where she had them sucker ass nigga. So this is my first to get to hear what she is and what she's done.
So right there, you know, Dr. Charleston. You know what I'm saying? He agree with her. You know, everything seems, you know, they on one accord. Everything all right. Stay tuned, though. Check it out.
And I think think it's definitely a recipe for magic tonight. The fact that you guys come from what we would think is such different places, but then through your life experiences, because you both have so many different life experiences and so many things that you've been through, and it's brought you to this place where it seems like of agreeing. So it's going to be really exciting to kind of dive into that. So Princella, I want to go into a little bit about your book. You know, you've written some books. The one that we're going to be talking about today is The Game, 41 Shades of Men. Please check it out if you haven't had a chance to. I want to ask you a little bit of question about something that you mentioned in the book. There's something that you named that's called the push, pull, beg, and plead method.
Yes.
So could you please define that, explain it, and tell us how that's counterproductive for women?
Okay, so in order to create a society that functions the way we do, you have to create resistance, right? Because through creating resistance and doing a backflow of energy, you create a whole host of problems that you can be an individual to create a solution for. So so feed people poison, make them sick, bam, I got the solution, right? Create a whole host of issues by creating a backflow of energy, and then you create a solution to the problem. So how women believe about men,
I don't know if it's me or not, but I feel like she got that Cornel West type of, she done studied up under him or learned something from him, and she got that Vivica Fox type vibe when it comes to men. You know, she got some characteristics of other people inside of you. If y'all take notice of how she talk and how she speak.
is that men are leaders, they're providers and protectors, and that you are special if they give their love to you. So this is the belief, the subconscious belief that's deeply ingrained in women that motivates them, because men can't stop being men. The nature of a male,
I keep saying that.
The nature of a male, if you know anything about the occult or esoteric information, you have 3 planes. You have a physical plane, mental plane, and a spiritual plane. And the law of gender, or the principle of gender, is masculine and feminine energy. On the material plane, you have a masculine and feminine counterpart. The male body is the masculine counterpart on a 3-dimensional plane. That means, as a masculine vessel, he still operates on the masculine principle. And what is the masculine principle? The masculine principle is a moving energy. It moves, it does. It's not a still energy. So women believe that they can stop men, that they can
Why
make
you always
men,
moving? Why you won't be still?
They think that they can make males be still. So they believe, they try to use quote unquote love as a power tactic to manipulate the male to sit still.
Come on, house. Sit down, boy. Be still. Y'all quit that.
So the beg, plead, push, and pull method is the method that women use to try to convince men to do what she wants him to do. Give her emotions, be monogamous, do all of this, which is totally counterproductive because it'll never work, right? And so in order to fix the problem, you change the flow of the energy and you go with the flow. Women do not want to go with the flow of males because they do not understand the psychology, the nature, or the makeup of a male. And so they cause themselves problems trying to push, pull, beg, and plead for him to emotionally connect with her, for him to be monogamous and all this stuff, which the male is incapable of doing because it goes in direct opposition of his nature.
Charleston, I'd like to give you a chance to respond to that.
Man, shit. What, man? She just that's it. Man, that.
See, y'all understand now. He still agree with her. They on the same track. Everything is rolling. But y'all notice that as long as he agree with her, everything is good. Everything is fine as long as he with her. As long as they on one accord. But that word love, y'all listen about that word love. Watch what happens when she keep talking about that word love.
The man, the boy been a fuck up from day one, right? Man, she broke us down. That energy can't sit still. That's why That's why he fucked up if his mama saying, be still, sit down, y'all quit making that noise, and he never get to go outside to get that energy out. That's why when he go to school and he don't get to go to recess, that energy cannot sit still, right? So she broke down the whole makeup of us. This energy has to eat and it has to fuck. That's the desires of this energy. So when a nigga go get a job, the job is for food and sex.
That's it.
The woman is for food and sex. She has other traits, but if he's not capable and he don't have the energy to identify the traits outside of her cooking and fucking, then all he'll use her for is that. He can't do nothing else. And he cannot not be a man.
And that's why people fight me when I say men are incapable of love. They fight me, but he just said it. They can't do it. Here's why. Because men live in a perpetual state of scarcity. Sex is something that they cannot control. They can't. Every 20 seconds or a minute, sex is going through their mind. It takes so much energy just for the male to control his thoughts and stay focused.
That's why they go find God. That's why they have to get that religion.
They need religion. Religion is not for women. It is for men. It's for men.
Okay, tell me a little bit more.
But see, the thing is about religion. Religion is that order that bring forth control in the man. This is where a lot of women and a lot of men don't understand. Keep listening, folks. Keep listening.
About that.
Yeah. Okay. So males, first and foremost, you have a.
I ain't never talked to this one before either. And man, we talking the same shit.
Yeah. Absolutely. You got the left hemisphere and you have the right hemisphere. The left side of the brain is the analytical, logical side of the brain. It is the masculine side of the brain. The feminine side of the brain is the right side of the brain, okay? That is the creative side. This is where all of your art forms come in. Leadership is an art form. All of the arts. Public speaking is an art.
Can I stop you right quick?
Go ahead.
That's why when you look at some of the greatest men who ran some of the biggest families that we know of, it was the woman. Barbara Bush, the Miss Kennedy, it was the woman who was raising these niggas to be great leaders.
Exactly. Exactly. It's the feminine. So the masculine, what women do not understand about men, this system has conditioned everybody to despise the feminine and cut the feminine off and shut it down. The male naturally operates from his left side of the brain. So the male is more logical in terms of, when people say the man is more logical, they put a period right there. That's not the end of that sentence. The male is more logical and is more analytical in terms of getting his needs met and survival.
Well, because he had to be made up like that to survive on this planet because he was a hunter in the beginning. He had to go hunt his food in the beginning. So he couldn't tap into the feminine side of the brain because he would be afraid to go in that darkness to go kill to feed his family for his survival. So he had to be analytic. That's why he's the hunter. That's why they say he's the provider. He was when he had to go hunt. Women, so it was a difference, right? So that's why when and I struggle with it. That's why when a man and a woman are having conversation about what he done wrong, what she done wrong, they very seldom can come to an agreement because the man can't relate to her side of the brain. She's saying, tell me how this made you feel, and he's telling you what he thought.
And here's the thing. What women do not understand is when males are born, they have, most of them have communication deficits. A lot of them can't even tell you how they feel. They don't even have the words to explain how they feel. They have it's a deficit called alexithymia, right? That is a lack of an emotional vocabulary, and more boys than girls are affected with that.
I went into the boys' home. They used to give us a whole motherfucking sheet of all different faces. Man,
male can't even, he does not even have the ability to decode what a facial expression looks like.
She's telling the truth. Listen, man, I told y'all I had a psychologist in psychiatry. So when in counseling, they would give us at least 2 different sheets that had 100 different facial with the names of these faces describing the emotions. And that's how they say, okay, how you feeling? Most niggas got stuck because they couldn't say how they felt. They had to pick the face that was more logically to they think how they feel, the face, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, you hitting some point. That's why niggas can't express their feelings.
And this is why they're going crazy, because the woman has been kept out of the nature, the knowledge, and the makeup of a male. The woman don't know. So she has been sold this lie about men being these high-level people, and she's expecting him to do that. So just look at all of the stuff that men have to deal with. First of all, they're born with a lot of deficits. Their right side of their brain is mostly shut down, and they're primarily operating from the left side of the brain. Testosterone makes these dudes think about so many defiled things. And then you integrate them into society and tell them to live up to these social standards where they have to control all of these beastly things. And then you put a expectation on how much money that they have to achieve and all of that. This is a mountain of things that, and the male cannot handle all of these obligations. So he's crumbling inside, and then he don't know how to say how he feels. Then the woman don't know what the male is going through, and she puts all these other expectations on. That's why they say she nagging. Tell me how you feel. He don't know how he feels. So he in his own body, he don't know how he feels, and he can't tell you how he feels. Now you want him to do something extra to read you. He don't even know what the look is on your face.
He don't know.
He don't know. But women do not know this. And so they inadvertently are causing males more issues and making them more angry. And guess what happens when you raise testosterone levels? It cuts out the orbital frontal cortex.
They become like beasts and animals.
And they can't control impulse. So it shuts them off, and then next thing you know, he done blacked out and popped you in the mouth.
That's why niggas have to be in football to learn this from coach. That's why they have to go to the middle. That's why they have to get in different trainings so they can learn it. Outside of that, the natural man, without the right training, without the right teaching, without the proper nourishment, will destroy everything in his path.
Exactly. So if you know anything.
So now you see how, Dr. Charleston, he down with her. They all cool and everything good. And she fine, long as everything going her way. But let's look at this thing a little bit different now. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit because this is an hour and a half, almost 2 hour, episode. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit. I'm gonna get down to the Q&A when they start actually really debating. So you can understand, watch the difference of the tone, how she started laughing. She's gonna start laughing and start tripping about some stuff.
They knew that the woman needed to have peace and all of that, because anything that goes, the female is a lot stronger in utero than the male. Anything can make you abort a male child. Anything can mess up the male
That's why
brain.
they got Joseph's ass away from Jesus. Nigga over there, he couldn't even talk.
Yeah.
Took it. So see what we don't know as men, when we plant that seed, everything we do from the moment that we have a knowledge that this seed is conceived, right? Our actions and our energy transfers to that kid. The things that we do, the women that we lay with, the recreation that we partake in, when we come home and lay with that energy, with that seed in it, all of that transfers to that energy.
And women don't understand that, because that seminal fluid, it's a concoction of a whole bunch of stuff that inside of the male, and he put that in you. So whatever's going on in that dude's life, his diet, everything, his spirit, that gets injected into the woman. Right? And women don't understand this. They don't understand how seminal fluid actually impacts their physiology and their psychology. They have no clue. And they think that they can be like males. And the reason why, we got to take this all the way back to the basics. If you understand the basics, you can be a master at anything. But right here, what we're talking about is being a master of life. When you look at life, you got to go to the basics of the foundations of life. And you have 5 characteristics of life. And where do you get those 5 characteristics from? Biology. A living organism must have cells, it must grow and change, it must process energy, right? And it must change and grow, and it must respond to environmental stimuli. This is the number one thing. The environment it communicates with the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. This is unconscious, automatic responses that the human is not aware of. This is infinite intelligence. So the environment makes people respond automatically to whatever's going on. Fight or flight, your heartbeat, all of that is unconsciously controlled. So what has occurred is that the people who run this system created a system that created multiple different environments and stuck people in these environments.
All right, I had to stop there for a minute because I want you to think about how she worded this thing now. Everything that's actually really wrong between black and the male and the female black, it's always the man fault. But when it comes down to the woman fault, it's the system that molded her into doing wrong, or she don't know nothing. It is out of her control because the system is at fault when it comes to the woman. But when the woman, she dealing with the man, it's the man's fault. Listen to the system. Listen to how she keep throwing it off on the man, and he don't know this, he don't know that, and he's prehistoric in his feelings and all this stuff. Check her out now.
Kept them out of the mind, out of the consciousness, and allowed the infinite intelligence to respond automatically to whatever is going on around them. Then the second stage is psychology. You then start engineering people with illusions and altering the perception on reality to get them to behave and solidify the things that was happening on a biological level, right? So now you have women and men operating in a way unconsciously, and everybody pointing the finger at each other, not realizing that it's the people who know better and know life and put you in an environment where you don't have the mentality, the intelligence to be consciously aware to counteract what's going on around you.
That's why when you enter into different worlds, people want to know where you come from.
Yeah.
That's why your neighborhood and your city is so important to you and everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I once heard President Bush say, how you was raised and where you was raised is some of the two most important factions of who you are as a person.
Mm-hmm.
How you was raised and where you was raised goes back to what she was just speaking on. She's speaking a language that most can't understand because her choice of words. But if she talk how I talk, she just said biology. Well, that's why every time you get in trouble, they want to know about the drug addiction of your mother, your father, your grandmother. That's why they want to know that. And
all right, fast forward a little bit.
things, and I'm going radical at the time. So I was coming to the internet to go against white people. The same shit that they say to black women, the same thing that we say in rap music, I want to say to white people online. I served time for killing the white man.
See, now they talking about why he got a problem with saying things online because it's bad for young black men. But look at what she's saying online. This will already come to a head now. He ready to open up. They ready to get into it now.
So I came out bragging about, yeah, I'm the only nigga I know ever done time for killing the white man. Nigga, we stood over the white man and watched him die. But I didn't run. I wanted to see what a white man looked like dying, just like in the movies, right? So, well, the internet said, oh, you ain't never killed nobody. I said, oh, okay, well, nigga, I got away raping white bitches. Well, when I broke it down, we were raping as kids. I got locked up at 14 years old. I got out at 21 years old. Where's a rape case at? Where was a nigga raping? And I'm telling you, when we was kids, nigga, we were fucking at 11, 12 years old. What you think we were doing? You think we knew how to properly have sex? No, we were running trains from the ideologies of the music. Hey, we want some pussy. Mm-hmm. Me and my homies like to play this game. But there's a part that says every time it gets to me, I will shit out of luck because I stick my dick in and it will get stuck. Mm-hmm. The girl will say, stop. I say, I'm not. So at this time, when I'm making these videos, I'm actually working on children rape cases. Boys who running trains, you know, recording it. The girl, so I was teaching from a standpoint, and I use vulgarity. Yeah, so no, I ain't never done it. I ain't never been accused of it. But I was talking about white women.
So you chose sensationalism.
Man, well, I chose satire and shock jocking. So just like Priscilla, man, I went to college and I studied what satire was, what a shock jock was to doing public speakings. Man, I wanted to be mean to white people. I ain't give a fuck about, I done raped white. And I went downtown. I went downtown too. And said the same thing. I can't wait till we start raping white bitches. But I'm taking everything to what the rapper said and taking everything back to slavery. I was being real mean to white people. But I ain't see no nigga that had the heart to do that. And I wanted to be that nigga that'll be brave enough to go say, I done raped some white women. And I knew by me saying all these horrible things, it's gonna make people look. You can't find one accusation, one video. So I wanted to be what the niggas is to white folks. Ultimately turning around and have to fight my own people. Because I'm saying, why would black people be offended by me specifically saying white women? And then when I break it down, see, they won't never play the whole video where I break it down and talk about most boys are taught to rape because this is a rape culture. Look at the movies 50 Shades of Grey. Look at porn. So we're taught this as little boys. Say, come on, nigga, let's run a train on them. We don't know to properly ask for sex. So we're having sex at such an early age. We're taught to get the girl drunk. That's rape in real life. Coercion for sex is rape.
See, now she thinks she got him. Watch how she thinks she got him. He gonna come about her. Watch how she thinks she got him now. Because he confessed. She thinks he confessing to some bad shit, but she just don't know who she dealing with.
So we're taught all this as a boy. I'm a man saying this is what we did as kids, homie, and we really were raping. But we moved into the white people neighborhoods doing this. We don't, she like me, but everybody go fuck. Just how we do.
Yeah.
These niggas just don't want to admit it.
That's right.
I came to the minute doing what she did, admitting the faults of men. These are the faults of men. Have I ever done it? No. But I act like I have. I act like I done killed somebody. I ain't never killed nobody. So what I wanted to show as well was the hypocrisy. I killed the white man. And there's real evidence that I served time for murder. Documentation, you know what they say? You ain't never killed nobody. I raped white bitches. Yeah, you rape white bitches. How can you believe one and not the other when one has proof and documentation and the other has nothing? So this is what they say, well, he admitted to it. What fool will admit to rape and they still locking Bill Cosby up from 1969? So I use that. I don't apologize for it. Now I do it again if I had to start all over.
Prince, I'd like to get a response.
Oh, of course. You know, I've been waiting on this because this the main thing I wanted. This is the main thing I wanted to address because, one, here's the thing. You know, just as well as we all know about male nature, you ain't got to tell a male to do nothing like that because it's already in his nature. So, as a figure, as a person who has the intelligence that you have, the ability to draw people that you have, these dudes looking for you to be their daddy, and you get out here and be like, yeah, I rape white bitches, I rape. These dudes are waiting on the opportunity to take advantage. And let me tell you something.
I was hoping they'd do it to white women. Yeah. When I said it, I was really egging niggas on to go get white women because I'm sick. Yeah, nigga, y'all doing it to the sisters. Go do to them white hoes and them Mexicans what y'all do to these sisters.
See, that don't work because all these women are women. We're under a patriarchal society where men are standing on women's neck. So men are running this. This is a system. This is a game between men and men. And all of this stuff is hurting women and the planet. By men doing the things that y'all are doing, and then we're promoting this. As a leader, you have to be responsible with your words.
I ain't no motherfucking leader. I'm a nigga on the internet trying to get some goddamn money. Now, if you make me your leader and you go rape a white bitch, fuck you and that white bitch. I don't love all women. I don't give a fuck about all women. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if a white bitch come up rape. And at the time, I was revolutionize. I was really trying to amp my niggas up. Let's kill white folk. Let's rape white women because I want to do to them what they done to us. I really meant that at the time. And I know when the revolution jump off, when the war started, killing and raping is a part of the war.
Jesus.
That come with it.
But see, you see what I'm saying? This ain't no race.
And it's just to get back at white folks, though, not to leave the black one alone.
This ain't no race war, because guess what? You see how they laughing? You see how when he say let's kill, let's rape, baby, that's what they support. And so women are in danger. All women are in danger. I don't give a damn if it's a white woman, black woman. They all ready to do that shit to you, me, your kids. They don't care about no damn color. And so all they want is to hear.
Nah, nigga ain't gonna rape.
Oh shit! She talking about them damn kids now. Now time. Here you go. Here you go. The bomb. Fire them up.
No white bitch. They scared to rape a white.
No,
woman.
they gonna rape everybody, because you know what? Big Mouth out there. I don't know if anybody know what happened in Somalia, right? They gave them soldiers caught. They wanted to take over some land and destroy another territory. They took those men. They gave them cot to chew, put it in their mouth, drove their sex urges up, and told them this is what you do to be a real man. Baby, when they got their testosterone up, baby, they went and raped kids, dogs, men, women, and it was so bad over there. So I'm telling you, these men, that's what they want.
Nah, they ain't gonna rape no white bitch. They may fuck on a little girl. Nigga, one thing I know about these niggas in America, they ain't finna do nothing to no white person, especially not no white bitch. These niggas is too scared of white folk. No, they'll do everything in the black community, and I'm saying, okay, nigga, if y'all want to do this, let's go across the railroad tracks and do it. Let's make some songs talking about raping a white bitch. Y'all got songs talking about putting the molly in the girl drink. So let's make us some songs talking about killing white babies. Boy, y'all got songs talking about killing our babies smoking on Tuka. Let's smoke on some white babies. Let's smoke on some white, yeah. Let's say fuck, yeah. So I'm with that shit because I understand we are a nation of people, not a race of people. I don't give a fuck about the race. I care about my kind that's within the nation. I know there was a faction of the Black Panther Party. Them niggas went out and became serial rapists. Raping and fucking and killing is just part of the man's nature.
Oh,
yeah. Raping and killing is just part of the man's nature.
I told you. It's part of their nature. So why, when you think they come in your house, you got them around your kids? See, these men keep telling you we visual.
Niggas ain't turned on by kids. It's some niggas. I know a bunch of niggas. Now, it's a bunch of niggas freaky in the motherfucker, but they ain't gonna touch no baby.
Hold on. Look, check. The male don't have no moral compass. He don't have an internal moral compass.
Sure
he wake up.
Let me just say this. He may not have a moral compass, but he develops one when he's in the right environment. Right? Because I grew up believing raping and killing was cool. I've never done it. I believe raping and killing was cool.
And you still do.
I don't do it.
Yeah,
I believe it should be done in retribution. I believe whatever was done to black people in America, they should do it to everybody else. Whatever it is. I'm 46 years old, and I've been preaching this since I was a kid. I ain't raped nobody. I ain't molested nobody. I've been around a lot of niggas that spend 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31 years incarcerated, locked up since they was 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and they ain't never raped or molested a baby. So they have to have some type of something that governs them.
Well,
they work around women. We in the strip clubs every night, touching whole pussy, and we've never been accused.
Well, but that goes against the numbers that's out here with all of these girls.
But it's white man numbers though. When you look at the statistical rate data, it's white men. It ain't niggas.
No, because let's keep it a buck, because we know that black folks was sweeping this shit under the rug. You got Chester child molester in the house.
Them hoes were touching on that dick too. Them little boys, 7 years old, that grown man dick. Women been molesting into.
What happens in our house stays in our house, culture.
All that. So let's keep it a buck.
But
We know
it was more women doing. It was more women facilitate molestation than it was the man.
Well,
the woman overlooking. The woman overlooking. We not gonna put all this on the man. Because Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, man, none of these people have been accused of abusing women. Yeah, we fuck a lot of women, but we ain't abusing women. Some women are meant to be fucked on. Some women need their ass kicked. Some women need their pussy took. Some women need to be. They need it.
But
you
see,
know
here's
why?
the thing.
Because all women ain't women. It's some bitches. It's some hoes. It's some ladies. And you have to know how, just like she can identify these suckers, I'm telling boy, you better not look at all girls and females and think they're a woman. Bitch, prove to me you a woman.
You telling this to people who don't even know how to decode a facial expression. Listen, scientific studies show that the male can't even determine if a woman trying to attract him or not.
Man, listen. So they tell boys, don't hit girls back. I've been whispering in my son ear, go hit her back. Hit her, she hit you, you hit her back.
And that's why you got to stay away from males.
That's why you got to stay in a woman's place.
You got to separate.
That's why you don't live with
it.
That's why you don't live.
That's where you got to be careful. Look how they both on the two women on there on the same accord. They ain't listening to what he's saying. Yeah, it's a place where real women they need to be. I mean, I hate to say it, but bitches they gonna jump in your chest. That's just how they do. But yeah. I told you this is ready to get fired now. This is what I'm talking about. He was with her for a little while, but look, watch how she act. Watch how she try to turn her head and look away from the camera when he starts spitting that fire. Check her out.
Quiet and don't talk back to a man.
Yeah. There you go.
Quiet and don't talk back to a man. Because all the women before me that I saw gracefully, those were those kind of women. Her grace and her essence of a woman would shut his motherfucking ass up. When the essence of a real woman come around, niggas pull their pants up, say, man, don't do that in front of her. Then it's naturally would be done it because her presence of a woman, a bitch won't get that response. A hoe won't get that. That woman that made her son kill her was a bitch. That man with that 14, that was a bitch. Arguing back and forth with a man. I would have watched my mama remove herself out of the presence of a disrespectful boy. Playing like he a man, wouldn't even responded to him. But a bitch got something to say back. A woman removes herself. It's certain things that a lady ain't gonna do. And when a lady walk into a room, men straighten up. I swear to God. Boys are misbehaved, but men straighten up.
Now we talk about the effect when we still get away from the cause. So now, we just agreed earlier that women are kept out of the knowledge of a male. I done went down through the science of the things that women don't know about men. And women have been conditioned under patriarchy to let men do this, let men do that, support male degeneracy. So if we're not gonna attack the root of the issue, talking about
like
what people doing.
Like my woman said, he my sorry motherfucker. She happy with why you want to change the dynamics of the man.
So what we talking about? If we can't speak out of both sides of the neck. Women got to do that, but it's okay. My woman accept my degeneracy.
This is what I'm hearing. Right. It's all the man's fault.
No. I told you earlier. It ain't the people in this system are victims of this, the male and the female, because this goes against both the male and female nature. Who did this? First of all, the average male is not the creator of patriarchy. Y'all didn't create the religions. Neither did the woman.
I don't believe in religions. I don't read religious books.
Hold on. This
is what I'm saying.
This ain't about you, Charleston. This is about the public.
But hear me out about the public, though. So if they happy, why we need to change it? Or if they not happy, why should we change, right? Why should we change?
So we like dysfunction? Are we trying? Are you sending people to jail because you want to change something, or you just like putting niggas in jail because it's fun?
I just like putting niggas in jail because it's fun.
So you ain't got no real. So what's the point of you even talking to little boys and raising them? What's the point? That's fun too.
To help them make it through prison.
But why? Why would you change? Why would you even care about them making it through prison?
Because I was a kid going to prison.
Yeah, but what that got to do with it?
So I don't care about grown folk. I don't care what happened to grown folk. I don't give a fuck about grown folk.
See, that's the difference.
See, I was called to work with kids because I was a kid that wanted to kill and rape and do all this type and never got to do it. and never got to do it. So I go work with the kids that's doing it because I got to tell them, nigga, you going to prison. You go do this. So he can make it through prison and turn into a Charleston White.
Well, a Charleston White that care about
I don't
stuff
give a
still
fuck.
being
I don't give a fuck about
So,
nothing.
Charleston, you saying
I don't
prison
care
is
about.
necessary
Yeah, it's very necessary.
to the refinement of the black man?
Yeah, prison is very necessary. Man, listen, I don't care about half the shit I talk about. It's just good content. I care about the shit that I do in real life. Teach and work with kids that them really kill people. See, I fuck with the real killers. I'm just online bullshit. The shit I talk about online, the shit I do in real life, I don't come speak online about it. This shit is entertaining and content for me. I don't give a fuck what happened to black people. I don't give a fuck if a black woman get raped brutally by 10 white men. I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't give a fuck. It's not my bitch. I only care about the bitch I'm fucking.
But
my
see,
wife and mother. I don't give a fuck about the world.
Ladies, I told you that. I told you that women are commodities to men and they mark their territory.
that's what you're
and all
supposed
they
to
do
be.
is
We make the
select
rules.
you. And if you're not somebody they own, they don't give a damn about you. I keep telling y'all, men are
Man,
incapable of
I don't
love.
own my
they
wife.
can't.
And men ain't incapable of love. So they got that word again, love. She, all right, let's fire it up. We crank it up some more.
I think I own my wife. I don't dictate nothing to her.
I'm not. Hey, my thing is this. I'm not really tripping about nothing he's saying because all it does is tell you the truth about what I've already told
And
you.
I've been
He's
telling
only
y'all,
confirming
a man is gonna be a man. He cannot not be a man.
That's right.
So is there resolution?
It ain't no resolution.
Ain't no resolution.
It ain't no resolution.
First of all, it ain't women's job to try to fix this. What your job as a woman is to recognize what he's saying is the truth and you act accordingly.
That's
Don't
about
try
it.
to change his mind.
Yeah.
Don't try to reason with him. Let him say, and he's telling you the truth. He's telling you how they are. He's telling you how they think. I told you men are incapable of love. Stop trying to make them love.
That's not true. That's not true. Dr. King loved the shit out of Coretta Scott. And he fucked like a motherfucker. And that woman never came and spoke out one bad word about this fucking preacher.
We ain't saying nothing about
plenty. Hold on, I'm just breaking down. Men are capable of loving because they're humans, and all humans are capable of love. All humans are capable of change
we agree
if they
that love is
placed
the highest
in the right
frequency?
environment.
Hold on,
Love
hold
is
on.
the highest
Look,
frequency.
Come on now, listen,
So it
because
must be acceptable.
if man is not capable of love, then me and Kevin Gates would be enemies today. He conquered me with love.
Hold on, wait.
His loving response to me conquered my hate. I was being hateful, saying he got fucked and raped. That man conquered me with love, a man. We the best of friends now, because he the first nigga to conquer a nigga with love.
Now hold on.
I love you,
Hold
brother.
on.
That's
Now,
what he said.
earlier,
He said, hold on, just watch the video. He said, that's what got me. I still wanted to be mean to the nigga.
Let's let Prince Teller respond to that. What do you have to say?
Now, we just got finished listening to I Don't Give a Fuck. We can rape all these women. Hold on. We can kill
White
them.
women. Stick with white women, though. Listen, see, that's what they don't want to stick with. I'm saying white women. Rape white women. I don't give a fuck about black women. I care about the women I know. I care about the women I know.
Y'all, listen. Y'all hear it at your own. Earlier, he said, love is the highest frequency. Sex and food is at the survival, animalistic level. The male is incapable. I don't care what come out their mouth. Kill, rape, I don't give a fuck, sex and food. I don't care what they say. I don't care what they say.
Y'all, this is a woman with no man, though.
Yeah.
Don't
You're
talk
damn
to
right.
them women with a...
All right, that go the key right there. That's the one. That's the shutdown right there. That's the cutoff button right there. She ain't got no man. She used to have one. She ain't got them now. Let's see what she got to say.
Man.
That's right.
Don't talk to them women with a man.
That's right.
I saw mothers who were married 40, 50 years. You talking to a woman with no man.
Exactly.
Listen, she's on the sideline. See, it's like this here.
right.
Fellas, we on the field playing the game. She in the stands watching, and she been watching this game all her life. She never got to play, so she can't really tell us how to play. She cannot diagnose us because she ain't on the field. She don't know what it's like when her dick get hard. She don't know what to do when your dick get hard.
Right.
So she can't teach. She can't come in this locker room and teach because she don't understand the biology of us.
Wait a minute.
She can read about it. Listen to me. She's an expert. Listen, but an expert on a gorilla ain't a gorilla. You're an expert on gorillas, but you're not a gorilla.
She has the knowledge, but not the experience.
Listen to me. You're right. Listen to me. You're an expert on game. but you wasn't in the game. You're an expert on serial killers. You done talked to the world's greatest serial killer, but you're not a serial killer. See what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Hold on.
I would like
Did John Calhoun have to be a rat
shit.
to understand the rats in his experiments? No, because let me tell you something.
You have to be.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because guess what? Guess what? I done hit the nail on the head every single point that I have made about the male's nature.
Tell me what it's like to have an erection.
Let me say it. I don't have to tell you how I feel, but I know how it make your mind operate. I know you can't.
Let me tell you,
Charleston, I don't want to be y'all.
Listen. So when I'm in class, and I got a hard on, and I'm not thinking about nothing, what's on my mind? And the teacher say, Charleston, come up, because you get a hard on not thinking about sex.
That's right.
And as a boy,
listen,
as a boy, you wake up with a hard on not even thinking about sex.
Didn't I say that earlier?
So this is my next question. So how can you say what's in our mind?
Charleston, I said that earlier.
You said you know what come to our mind when I dick your heart. How do you know that?
Charleston, I study y'all, and I said,
You ain't, but
Charleston,
listen.
Charleston, come on, Charleston, calm down, baby,
that ain't good enough.
That ain't
good enough.
baby.
She gotta take the L, baby boy. She gotta take the L. I ain't gonna keep this video so much more long, but yeah, she gotta go a little bit more wild on it. But yeah, she gotta take the L. He done shut her down, boy. She got that. She trying to find backpedaling and every damn thing. Yeah, he done bust her down though. But yeah, this was a good one right here, y'all.
Calm down, sweetheart.
This is what I'm saying.
Calm down.
You can study all day long.
Charleston.
But you got, listen, just like a man. Oh, no, you done got me turned up now. Just like a man. He cannot get in a woman's body to say this is how a woman feels. This is how a woman thinks. He can study all day long, but you don't have the chemicals that we have.
Again, listen, a male
That's
can
right.
wake up, a male can hit a tree stump and his thing come up. No, you don't need nothing to make a male's shit stand up, right?
You lying to me? You lying? Come on.
Wait a minute.
I tell these niggas all the time. Say, listen, homie, a man has to see something. He cannot just sit, because a man is...
They half-ass listen. They don't listen. Here's the thing.
We just heard what we heard.
No. Because I told him, didn't I tell you earlier that men are visual? You just said, oh, no, don't no men get no erections around no children. He said that earlier, and I said men are visual, extremely visual.
Come on now.
Hold on. No, anything, listen. No.
It's some men that are aroused by kids and called pedophilia.
Listen,
but it's some heterosexual man that see a kid is never turned on.
Sir, anything can make y'all dick raise up. Y'all waking up with hard-ons. Hold on. It don't take no major stimuli to raise y'all shit. It don't. You can sit.
So what
listen.
she's saying is that what she's
It-
trying to say is that it doesn't have to be a sexual thing in nature to raise you up, meaning that this thing can.
A man is not gonna get hard unless he got to pee in the morning, unless he's sexually aroused. He's just not gonna get hard.
What? So you mean to tell me, you can be sitting in class, not thinking about sex, and his dick get hard? Which one is it?
A boy.
But that's what I'm talking about.
A boy and a man.
But that's what we was talking about. Sir, that's what we was talking about that.
But he's not thinking about nothing. It's just out of his control.
But didn't I just say that?
Well, I
They
think you
just being
guys are
disagreeable for
saying
no
the
reason.
same
We
thing.
saying the
We're not
same
saying the
thing.
same. No, we're
Yeah,
not.
we are.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
No,
You
we're
just
not.
don't like it.
Listen
You
to what
just don't like it,
every man in this room is shaking their head. This is my problem with women.
Listen.
Listen, we all just said the same thing.
We got women telling men about men, and they never been a man.
That's right.
We said the same exact stuff.
That's right. Yeah, everybody want to say they know something about being a man, but they ain't got no dick. It's too bad, boy. Yeah, that's about enough for this video here. Yeah, my reaction on look here, boy. We gotta get it together, baby, boy. But she done took an L this time, boy. She messing with the street preacher, boy. That mean boy, Dr. Charleston. That motherfucker hell, boy. Yeah. All right, baby, boy. I'm gonna see y'all. It's your boy Jam. Y'all give me a like and a subscribe. I appreciate it, baby boy. And I'm out.